Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the DVDs added to my collection last month in August 2023. So let's begin with this collection update video. Okay, so first up we have two DVDs I did in fact not get in August, but I got them in July. I just forgot to include them in my July collection update video because I didn't expect to get them until August. So, they weren't in that video. But they were two new releases for July. They're the only new release DVDs in this video because there weren't any throughout the month of August that I cared about or that were of note to me. I don't even know about any that, I don't even know of any new releases that came out in August. I'm sure there were some, obviously, but again, none that were of note to me. And those two movies were Evil Dead Rise and the Super Mario Brothers movie. Yeah, not too much to say about either of these, Evil Dead Rise and the Super Mario Brothers movie. The Super Mario Brothers movie was my most anticipated film of the year, so obviously it's great to have it on DVD now. But yeah, I've done DVD reviews on both of these if you want to see those. Not too much to say about either of these. Evil Dead Rise came out July 17th and the Super Mario Bros. Movie came out July 24th. So yeah, those are the two movies that I got in July. I just forgot to include them in my July collection update video. Okay, so now moving on to the actual August stuff. I went to a charity shop and got a few things. It's the charity shop I normally go to get DVDs, and I hadn't been there in a while, so there were quite a few things. And the first thing I got was Suicide Squad because I hate myself, apparently. I'm just kidding, it was part of, I'm getting it, I got it for the DCEU collection. Pretty good condition, it's got the slipcover and everything. Yeah, overall, it's, again, as I said, quite nice condition. And still has the ultraviolet and everything, and there's the disc right there. So yeah, that is Suicide Squad. Really not too much to say about that. I don't have the Suicide Squad yet. But I will get that eventually, of course. The next thing I got was a really nice find. It's the first one of these I found in that charity shop. And it's an MCU movie with the collectible sleeve, and it even has the original HMV sticker as well, which I think is quite funny. It's obviously got the new collectible sleeve sticker as well, and it is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 coming out in October, and I'll get Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 at some point. But yeah, it was really nice to find this for the price of only 99p. The majority of DVDs in that charity shop are, of course, 99p. Yeah, I was really happy to find this. Not too much to say, but that is Guardians of the Galaxy with the collectible sleeves. Again, very happy to find that. Next, I got another James Bond Special Edition for my slowly but surely growing James Bond Special Edition collection. And it is Goldfinger. Not too much to say about this, but, it's great to find Goldfinger. The special edition of it, obviously, and it has the disc and the booklet and everything. And yeah, not too much to say, but that is Goldfinger, the special edition. So yeah, there's that. Next, I got Solo, a Star Wars story. I got Rogue One, a Star Wars story a previous time I went there. So now I have both the Star Wars spin-off movies that are Star Wars story movies. So yeah, it's alright condition as well, which is great to see. So yeah, that's Solo, a Star Wars story. And the last thing I got from that charity shop was Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, which might be a bit confusing because some of you may know I already have Mission Impossible Rogue Nation on DVD, literally the exact same DVD. So you might be wondering why on earth I got this one. Well, this version of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation has these very annoying remains of a sticker on the back, and it is extremely frustrating. I can't speak, sorry about that. And it is extremely frustrating when it is on a shelf because it sticks to Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, obviously the one behind it, and yeah, I was getting a bit fed up of that, so I just decided to get this new one that, of course, doesn't have the sticker remains on the back. And, again, I can't speak, sorry about that. Another really good part about this is that this actually has the leaflet on the inside that originally came with it. Obviously, this advertisement for the Terminator, for Terminator Genisys on physical media, and then, this advertisement on the back for, advertising these things. This leaflet, I'm just gonna try and put that back in. I don't know why I couldn't do that. But yeah, and this one did not have that. As you can see, it just has the disc. So yeah, that I didn't really it didn't bother me that much. But my DVD of Terminator Genisys, in case you don't know, the Terminator Genisys DVD has a very similar leaflet on the inside, except advertising the Mission Impossible movies on physical media. So yeah, now I have both of the sibling DVDs, you could call them. And I always kind of wanted to have that, so I'm very happy that I now do. As you may be able to see, the front cover is a bit crushed inwards. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is a bit crushed inwards. To be honest, I don't really care, but there's that. So that's Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. And then towards the end of the month, I went to a CEX and had a fairly unsuccessful trip. You'll see why. But the first thing I got wasn't actually a DVD, it was a game. As you may know by now, if you've been watching these videos, I include whenever I get games in these videos. And I am not a gamer, as I've explained before. I have a Wii U, and so I get Wii U and Wii games. Yeah, I know, laugh at me. So the game that I got was a game called Ferrari Challenge. However you say those words there, I don't even want to say them, because, I'm not taking any risks with those, even though I'm sure they're easy to pronounce. Ever since Gran Turismo came out, I've been wanting to play more racing games, like I actually have, And there are obviously no Gran Turismo games for the Wii. Yeah, apparently the racing games for the Wii are not very good. There's GT Pro Series, which apparently is not very good to say the least. And I didn't know this game existed, and I saw it in the CEX for £2, which I thought was a really great price. And I literally just got this again. I had no idea it existed. I didn't have my phone on me at the time, so I couldn't look it up or read any reviews or whatever. I cannot speak. Sorry about that. And I literally just got this game, like, based off the look of it and, like, reading all this stuff on the back and all that. I just, like, I got it just, like, blindly, basically. And, yeah, I have played some of it, and I can say it is probably the closest thing the Wii has to Gran Turismo. You know, there you go. That's a Ferrari challenge, however you say those last two words for the Wii. Yeah, there's that. And then I got another James Bond special edition, which was Moonraker. They had Octopussy there, and when I went to go and pay for it, they said that they didn't have the disc in stock. So, you know, I just got this one instead. And yeah, Moonraker, this was actually not a very successful buy because, as you can see, it has the 2006 Ultimate Edition disc and not the Special Edition disc. And I have The Spy Who Loved Me as well, which I got from the exact same CEX, and that does not have the booklet with it. Thankfully, this one does have the booklet with it. And that also does not have the correct disc. It has the 2012 Ultimate Edition DVD disc inside of it. So that is extremely annoying. And, you know, as I said, they're both from the same CEX. Obviously, Moonraker came after The Spy Who Loved Me, so at least I have those two, like, grouped. Those two special... Sorry about that, guys. Cannot speak. Those two special edition DVDs, like, grouped into one, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's the Moonraker special edition. I'll have to sort both those out at some point. I have several DVDs like that in my collection, just, like, stuff that needs sorting out with them. Yeah, and the next DVD I'm going to show you is another one of those, but yeah, that's the Moonraker special edition, like, kind of. The next thing I got was The Dark Knight Rises, and I've had Batman Begins and The Dark Knight for absolutely ages, and I have not gotten The Dark Knight Rises. And this was great condition. It was £1.50, and I decided to pick it up. As you can see, it is a 2-disc set with a 1-disc case, which is an absolute joke. That is extremely annoying, but, you know, there you go. Again, I will have to sort that out at some point. Try my best to show you both the discs there. Yeah, there you go, 2 discs. And yeah, again, I will have to sort that out. But for now, I'm just, you know, I'm putting it on the shelf, and I'm happy about the fact that I'm putting it on the shelf, because I can finally fill in the gap there. And yeah, so right now it doesn't really bother me that much, but, you know, again, I will have to get it fixed, sorted out at some point. Yeah, that is The Dark Knight Rises. And the last thing I got there was Halloween 2007, and now I have both the Rob Zombie Halloween films. I only have 2 more Halloween films left to get to complete my Halloween collection, which are Halloween 5 and the first one, which, you know, the first one is probably going to end up being the last one I get, funnily enough, because that's the one I'm having the most difficulty finding at the moment, the copy of it that I want to get. I'll be able to find it online easily, I just haven't, like, really gone looking for it yet, or, you know, like really tried to, but yeah, this was £2.50, yeah, Halloween Uncut, which I think, yeah, is, you know, the only version of it on DVD, yeah, not a particularly special version, despite the fact it's the director's cut edition, but yeah, that is Halloween 2007, yeah, very nearly done with the Halloween collection, which is, of course, great. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this collection update video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.